Instead of actually putting out a patch, we retreated to a blog post about the road ahead for Battlefield 1 that we'll break down in this episode of the Battlefield News. Considering that coming soon is the new norm with features that were on launch in other games like the leaderboards in Infinite Warfare, the hardcore servers in Battlefield 1 are also TBD. Why DICE is still testing hardcore mode seems idiotic given that there's already a tried and true formula for that mode. In other Battlefield games, hardcore mode would change the settings to have 60% health along with no HUD and only being able to spawn on the squad leaders instead of any squad member. But for whatever reason, Battlefield 1 decided to change it up. Hey, it keeps them devs employed, baby. Instead, health will remain at 100%, but bullet damage will be increased to 200%, which was then later tweaked down to 140% because 3 days worth of data was enough, but the prior year or so of testing was not. As a suitable substitute, DICE is going to be bringing out a new custom game mode called Fog of War. That's the best name they could come up with? Come on, guys, at least fucking try. Anyways, TDM rules will play, except there will always be fog, which is a joy to play in, and both the minimap and soldier names will be turned off. I just don't understand why Battlefield players love this tactical night map or fog map or sneaking around bullshit. You're not 15 years old climbing out the window because you might wake up your parents. Oh, and the Renter Server program is also coming soon with no official date, but it's going to be as soon as possible because EA wants your money. And this year, they don't even use third-party server companies, so there's even less overhead before with fewer admin features. Another thing which will be altered is the Suez map. While it was supposed to be Operation Metro plus vehicles and flank lanes with a 3-flag design, the end result was a spawn trap AIDS fest. They're going to be adding in 2 more flags, reducing the capture radius on both the A and C flags, and adding in another vehicle in order to have people actually get across the map in order to break on through to the other side like the Doors would sing. In order to distract you with fun things while there's lots of strange glitches and bugs to be worked out, November 16th will begin the first Battle Fest of Battlefield 1. DICE will be giving away things like Oprah. There's a battle pack, here's an in-game reward, and look under your seat, there's some community missions to do. Sometime in November, they're going to be releasing the aforementioned update to Suez along with server and matchmaking improvements, and don't forget about the map that DICE couldn't finish in time for the game, but turned it into a free map to make it seem like they're being the nice devs releasing free DLC. In other news, according to Eurogamer, Battlefield 1 in the UK in the first week outsold both the first week of Battlefield 4 and Battlefield Hardline combined, and the player population is well north of 600,000 people concurrently, topping out at nearly 800,000 according to BF1stats.com. Considering that the pre-order numbers for Battlefield 1 aren't that far off from Infinite Warfare on console, there's only about an 80,000 difference in the last update, and we know that Battlefield destroys Call of Duty in terms of PC sales, it might seem like this is finally the year that Battlefield 1 will beat out Call of Duty. Did Battlefield 1 kill COD like many memes around the internet have stated? Nah, I personally feel it's more like Call of Duty suicide, and Battlefield 1 is Michael Jackson's doctor that gets the blame for it. And lastly, in Battlefield news, there is a Donald Trump-esque huge Easter egg hunt going on right now in Battlefield 1. And of course, since we don't have private servers yet, you can't really actually do the Easter eggs because then you're in public games, and who wants those asshats that are roaming around on the outside of the map looking for some bullshit? Since DICE actually puts time into this, unlike the Call of Duty devs with the zombies Easter eggs that are figured out within hours, the community is being summoned to help. There are sets of headphones on each map, although they have not yet been found on Ballroom Blitz, along with a telegraph station. Once you grab the headphones and run next to the hidden station, Morse code begins to play through your speakers. Some have written down what the Morse code is putting out, however, it seems to be gibberish, suggesting that a cipher of some sort is necessary. If you're into that hide-and-go-seek bullshit and solving riddles, there's a Google Doc in the description to level set you on what the community is looking for if you think you can help. Who knows, maybe one of my subs are a genius and will crack the case. Nah, who the fuck am I kidding? You guys are useless. Anyways, that's gonna do it for the Battlefield Roundup. I've been the Schwantz27, out like the Cleveland Indians. Until next time.